Hey, and what's going on, guys? Guess you can hear me now. Feel like the little Verizon commercial. Can you hear me now? Anyway, got it working. I messed around with some stuff and had changed some things around, and then one of those little minor details I forgot to do. So yeah, so I'm back on the main game plan now. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna do this really quick. A lot of people in the videos got a message that said it was actually a really good critical point they would like to see me maybe do before my live stream videos. Do just really quick in the first, a synopsis of what I'm going to do, and then also put in the descriptions so people don't thumb through it. It might help me get a few more views. It was another content creator, so I told him I would definitely do that. Might be a way to kind of better characterize if you're watching later on. You kind of know what I'm going to do without having to just thumb through everything. So today, two things. I want to finish up all my bales because I haven't touched it since the last time that 2 days ago, Friday night. So I haven't touched it since Friday night, so I'm gonna go back and finish up and get the rest of the bales stacked over by the cows. And the other thing is, right south of the barn, the cow fields here, the cow and the pigs. So this would be to the right of the spinnery. There's two open fields that you can drive into that are not bought and are just like extra storage places. So I'm going to at least contemplate on moving my feeding and all of my big stuff, some storage down there. Maybe we'll try to plow up some stuff and maybe put some dirt down there. Cultivate it, put some dirt, just see what it looks like, see what we can maybe do on that front. If that doesn't work, I've actually got another one. This comes from Patrick Cummings. He's UK, or maybe he's Ireland. I don't know. He's in that particular part of Europe, Ireland or the UK, and he sent me a video or sent me a picture of a particular way to cut grass, and I tried it, and it actually works. So I'm going to attempt to do that tonight if I get time. That'll be one of the end things, and maybe he'll come in, maybe he'll be able to see me do it since that was his idea. So anyway, just cleaning the tractors up here. So I'm about ready. I got a couple new mods in that I didn't have before. Got my sapphire weights. I always try these new stuff out. I mean, you can kind of see them in action. I mean, it's just a weight, it's not much else. What's going on, guys? I'm going to get my hellos in here. So sorry about that other snafu, guys. What's up, Scott, Jamie, Ryan? What's happening? Who else we got? Colton, how you doing, bud? Thanks, Chuck. It is a great tractor lineup. James, what's going on? Well, be careful. We had some severe weather a couple nights ago, so... Yeah, what's going on? Austin and Aiden. Who else we got? There's Philip. What's going on, bro? Redneck Dipper. How you doing, bro? Greg, what's up, man? Ian Frowley. Hey, it's been a while. It has been a while, man. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I do. I remember names. You have a very distinctive online name. Let's see. All right, let me figure out what I got to do here. Let's go ahead and pull some bales around. I only got a couple really to load up. I think I've got some grass bales over there to finish up, and then I believe I've got just a few more on the wheat side. So we'll jetty on up there, see what's going on. No, it's no minion wait. Yeah, that's gonna be going the long way. Hey, what's going on, Grant? You can see me, but I can't see chat only from. Oh, so you can see the little screen in the corner. Yeah, it might be kind of tough. Oh no, you're not on mobile, so are you viewing from Xbox? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're getting at. Your bales straps on the trailers never work, huh? Well, I know the mobile devices you can access. You can access the chat on there, but it gets kind of tough because you can't really see the stream that well unless you've got. That's one thing you could do. I didn't really think of that, man. Cracker, you could try. You could try pulling up your phone or an iPad or whatever you've got. Pull the YouTube app up, log into the stream. You could pause the video and just pull up the chat on a mobile device, and then you could leave that up and watch on YouTube app on your Xbox if you wanted to. I mean, that would certainly work. I don't know if that's something you're interested in doing just to read chat, but that's a workaround. Well, they do have tomatoes in the greenhouses. It's not exactly. I mean, don't really do much. I hate doing the greenhouses in this game. I hate it with a passion. It is probably for me, it's the most aggravating thing ever. I mean, all you do is just constant water, constant poo. Let's see. Yep, this is right. Oh, about to head to bed. All right, man. Well, good to see you, Greg. We'll see you later. It's odd, Philip. I don't know that I really ever hear that much that the straps don't work on them. I know I've never had an issue with them. Now I've had an issue with them slowing the sim down if you get too many straps on your, especially on logs. It's especially bad on there. The mod grain cart. Which one is the mod grain cart? Hey, Jules. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You could try that. What Philip just mentioned there. You could certainly try that. The mod grain cart. Which one are you talking about? You talking about the one that's like orange and black? This comes in like two different kinds. It's got orange and black, and then maybe like orange and green, maybe. This new map, it's work on PC. Yeah, it should. I mean, it should be on PC. It's just called American Outback. It's very Western themed map. The auger. Oh, okay. You're talking about the horse. Okay. Yeah, I haven't downloaded that. I used to use the other one. I don't even bother with those things really anymore. It's just that's okay if you got a multiplayer going on and one guy can run that cart back and forth, and that one actually works pretty well. It's just pointless to use it as single player. Can't stand it. Hey, what's going on, Connor? I just about missed you up there. Welcome. about running out of daylight. I should have sped time up and kicked on over. I hear you, Bear. Cracker, so updaters. So you're asking me if you should update? If that's what you're asking, then I always say if it's not working now, then update. I still think companies force updates on you. That's why your stuff stops working after a while, then all of a sudden you update and you're like, oh my god, everything works. Because the faster they get you off the old stuff, the longer they stop having to, you know, keep it up to date. So the straps never go over. Well, do they hold it there? I don't know that they necessarily have to go over it as long as they hold it there. If they hold them and keep them from going anywhere. That's interesting, though. I don't know that I've ever really run into that problem. What's up, James? Now these are regular grass, so I'm going to have to go through sometime. I did silage bales, so I'm going to cut all this again, and then we're going to tether it up. We did get a new tether mod, so we got a chrome tether. So I guess if you're a Fent guy and you've got some green on your farm, then that's certainly a way to go. Awesome, Romania. Well, that's a first. Welcome, welcome. If I knew some Romanian, I would say hey. Yeah, I thought, oh, I do have some more down there. Let's say I thought it's kind of light for this field. That's interesting, Philip. I don't know that I've really ever heard that. I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. I mean, mine's always worked really well. I was actually contemplating, you know, if this became a big kind of a dairy farm, and that's pretty much all I did was just do everything to upkeep cows. I mean, cows is a big moneymaker once you get enough of them in there. It just takes a while to get that food production up, and once you get that going, the sky's the limit with cows. I mean, they produce a lot of money with the milk. Depending on what map it is, I think some of them adjust it, but so what am I at? 15. So I'll be 16, and then I of course got a few stragglers left. Kind of got ruined. Nice. Famous last words to hey y'all watch this. Gotta say, now that I've had probably, you know, working into my second little station with this map, I don't dislike this map. I'm starting to warm up to it. I'm just not really warming up to the textures, but what? Oh, I had that stupid thing down. Oh, alright. Salute. Awesome. Yeah, I know, Bear. I'm hoping that as the channel grows, that I can justify doing some things, you know, during the day. That's not quite so late. So it's just kind of what I got going on now, and you know, hopefully that'll change as things get a little better and get a little, you know, hopefully my goal here is 500. I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight. See, got quite a few guys on, but seems like most of you guys are chatting. So if there's anybody new, feel free to sub, throw up a like on the video, as always. I would love to hit 500 tonight. That would be flipping awesome. Hey, there's one. Ed Nadina. I may have just butchered that name. Oh, that's no good, Aiden. Yeah, yeah. We've seen some people howl Trump around here. American Tipper Pack. Yeah, I did see that. I also saw it was neither that or it was their other mod. They're saying 2 to 3 weeks on it. I'm not sure which one that was. Honestly, I can't remember. Hey, what's going on, Michael Lee? 35 minute 40 cows. Yeah, that's pretty good. Some of them changed their milk prices up on the map. It's not displayed in the maps anymore like it used to be because it was stationary, but now it's actually it'd actually be beneficial to do it. No politics. Why don't we go off 3? I hate I had to bring this trailer back out here for 3. Oh, there's 4. Okay. Well, at least I got an even number. No, not yell Trump. I said they heil Trump. we got some crazy mofos up here. That's cool, Bear. Yeah, I've been guilty of doing that going down the road as well. Just stream something in the background. Just vicariously pretend I'm farming through someone else's channel. It's always not the psycho thing to do. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing, Brandon. I mean, it does have a good cow area. It's so much. I mean, honestly, I kind of wish we had like I don't know. See, if I had editor, I'd probably clean off a few of these sheds and you know make some sizable room for. Did I just? Oh yeah, shoot! I knew I passed it. Dadgummit. Take these 4 measly bales over there. I've never really done more than say 20 cows, so I'll load them up here until I feel like I can't. I did get the big huge pecan feeder, the big mammoth. I think that thing's like 64,000, so it's 4 times everything else. So it's like, I guess to fill that thing up, it's like 4 bales of each, and then double on the last. Because 16 is 1 and 1 and 2, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 bales, and 8 bales. If you're doing silage bales. So it's quite a bit to fill that sucker up. Oh, my sauerkraut. Sorry, not bale trailer, feeding trailer. My bad. Yeah, I don't do many pigs. I mean, I'll contemplate doing them on this. It depends on how many other maps come out. If something else comes out that's really good, then then I may just keep it dairy and come back here every now and again if it's still. I mean, this is so odd. I guess that's how starve hungry console guys were the past. Yeah, I'd say month and a half because I saw viewership from console players just really going down, and you know, I'm not like I'm not fussing at y'all or nothing by any means because I don't blame you. But I saw the viewership completely go down on maps that we used to have really good feeds from, and I didn't really understand what was going on. At least, I kind of contemplated. I was like, well, maybe the content's just not that interesting. Maybe I do too much of the same stuff. Blah 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 blah. And then I get on there and do an American Outback, and like the first night, it was like like 500 views, which is actually a lot for my streams. They usually somewhere between 200 and 400, which live streams, especially if they're hours in length, most people don't go back and watch those. They just don't. I don't go back and watch other people's live streams. It's just, to me, that's a little. I'd just rather watch them live, just because I don't have as much time to do it. But yeah, it was weird. I mean, as much as we all kind of were like, yeah, this map, it's kind of blah and blah 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 blah. It's actually got really good viewership. So I mean, go figure. But I think part of it's just it's a scenery change. It's somewhere different. Okay, no problem. Ed and Adina. Yeah, I'm still sporting the one field. I have not purchased anything yet. All right, let's see. Let me figure out what I'm gonna do here. Okay. Hold my yeah. Yeah. I've noticed that, Cragger. I've noticed that some do and some don't. There's a few of them now. I'm not sure if that changes once you buy them, if they move in, but if you've bought all fields, then it's possible you know better than I do. All right, let's see. Two things I definitely want to do, and I want to get some seeds on this one map, and I'll do it before I speed up time here. Why not? Let's get the Big Daddy out. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if anybody else feels this way about the sounds, but ever since they fixed that startup issue, I have so really enjoyed getting in my tractors and cranking them up and actually hearing the full startup sound. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I wish we could turn the steering sensitivity down, especially on these articulated tractors. They make it hard. You barely touch the stick and it just. Say, I was watching. I stopped on over to Ragen's stream earlier. He was doing some single player on a Central Ohio map, and man, I've watched a few videos on that, and I've seen some other guys stream that Central Ohio map, and man, I wish that would come to console. I'm not sure what's scripted in it or what's special about it, but boy, I'd love to see that one come. It may be. I know Lawfolds. Oh, I'm gonna ruin my surprise. Got it parked over in this map. All right, what I'm gonna do? I was gonna try to wait around on Patrick, but I'll just have to tell him I'm doing it if he shows up. If you guys have ever played Lawfolds, it does the exact same thing. It really flies through the seed. Yeah. Well, they tried. I will give this. You know, the FDR gets a lot of. Oh shoot! I about grassed this field. Woo! All right, let's see what we put down here. I guess we probably just need to do some more wheat because I guarantee I'm gonna go through it. So let's throw some more of that down. Let's throw a worker now because is it gonna work? Yes, it does. Yay! So if you did Lawfolds, you'll notice pretty quick that I'll go ahead and take this down there too. Y'all love this ugly thing. This thing actually is really fun to drive. But Law Falls did the exact same thing. I mean, you could go through a whole tank of seed in one field, and especially if you bought, if you had the worker buy it as he was planting it, man, it got expensive really quick. Yeah. Well, it does and it doesn't, Philip. It doesn't have per se forestry areas, but it does have the FS17 trees that you can cut down, and it does have a sawmill that basically just has a drive-through trigger zone that gets it. So, I mean, it's there, but it's not really a pronounced part of the map. You want a LG 16 gig tablet. How can I get more gigabytes out of it? You mean like hard drive space? If it's a 16 gig, I mean, I don't think you can update those unless if it's LG and it's running Android. I mean, somebody that might be more knowledgeable on Android stuff, you might be able to hook up some type of a micro SD card and have more storage. I'm just not sure how. I'm not sure how they operate with their stuff. I'm an Apple guy, so that's just kind of what I know. I don't really know much about Android. There you go. There's your answer. All right, let's see here. All right, now that'll sit there because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say this looks like it actually fertilized it. Well, let me check it though. Yeah, don't spray it yet. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would spray it on that last growth stage. I just don't have granular out here yet. Um, let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot what I was going to do. Let's see. Soil composition. So yeah, so I guess whenever that thing, he actually, yeah, so he's fertilizing. It's cultivating, planting, and fertilizing, which is, I don't guess I remember that it did all that, but that's cool nonetheless. Awesome. Well, I mean, maybe I knew that, maybe I didn't. I mean, obviously I didn't. I thought it did, but okay, that's cool. Okay, so I'll do something really crazy here. I'm gonna see if this actually works. So Patrick Cummings, you guys have probably seen him in chat every now and again. I was hoping he's going to be in. No problem, James. Um, so he had posted something and shared it with me on Facebook through Full Tilt Gaming, and so he sent me this thing and said, "Hey, you ought to try this for your next stream." I said, "All right, we'll do it because we'll have to cut some grass." So got to go pick up one other implement here, and then we're going to see if this actually works. Now, I'm assuming what he took me a picture. I'm not sure if it's what he was doing on his farm or if what he saw someone else doing, but I'm curious to find out whether or not it's going to work on console. So we'll drive up here. We'll find. Let's see if I can get my stuff here. Because I got one more implement in this field I'm going to have to get out. Chuck, Chuck, you subbed again. No, no, I'm not putting a windrower or tedder. I do know that one. You'll find out. uh, this may work. It may be awesome, and it may not. So I'm going to see if I can get this right here. That way y'all can't see it till I get over there. See if I can line it up in that mirror. There we go. And I'm going to look down and drive there. We just see this. Oh. Now if I run into anything... Oh. Dang it. This is really going to suck if this gets all screwed up. Stupid sign. Alright, let's see. I'm trying not to give it away. I guess Chuck just wanted to see his name in shining lights. Oh my. Oh, it's my. Oh, it's my. Oh no. Don't get stuck. Oh no. Okay, that's what I was going to do. So the secret's out. The blue wrench is a moderator, so they can do things and kick people out, put people in timeout. Kind of help me keep an eye on things if people come in here, you know, promoting their channels and all that good stuff. I mean, it's just somebody that can kind of do some of the admin stuff if I'm not able to, you know, get to it right then. I think so, Austin. We're going to find out because I want to cut field number 2 again before I go to try to making me a storage area. So, so yes, this should work. All right, here we go. So basically, what you're going to do. So here's my thing. So you're going to want to run that out. Run. Oh no, they're going to go the same way. No. Oh, that's so messed up. Why are you going to do that? Oh, why is it going to do that? Oh, I'm so mad now. Oh, I tested this out and it worked. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Yeah. So we don't have the chrome, but we do have this. Yes. So I have no idea whether or not this is actually, you know, going to like work well. I mean, I want to say sure it will. So I may have to adjust. Well, y'all don't need this idea. Y'all have already got that great. I've already got that great mod. The whatchamacallit, the that crone. All right, so let's see. Let's turn everything on and see what we get going on here. All right, here we go. Yeah. Whoops, 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 whoops. Gotta lower them. Now. Yeah. It's so awesome. So there you go, Scott. Yeah, it's not gonna back up, dude. You're just gonna have to like turn around. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So the big shout out goes to Patrick. Yep, Patrick Cummings sent me a picture on Facebook today and said you ought to do this for your next stream. So all credit goes to him for giving me the idea. I cannot take credit in this wonderful idea. Yeah, so let's see. Let's figure up. So where is it? Here we go. Mowers. So this is 4 meters. So that's 8 meters of cutting, and then this is 8.4. So 16. So 16.4 meters of cutting all at one time. That's not bad, and really not that hard to make the turn. And once you get your spacing right there. Oh yeah, there's no backing up. It's a little hard too once you get all the attachments on there. Especially looking at your screen down there with everything going, it takes a while to like get everything kind of up and going. But if you got a big grass field, man, it would knock it out quick. I mean, if you're gonna bale and roll it all up anyway, I mean, it's nothing to run a windrower over these edges right here. And good reverse, yeah. Because I think yours they're not on hinges. Or hitches, I should say, not hinges. But yeah, yours are, I think the Big M, I think they're like attached, like hard attached to it. Did you just get too excited, Bear? You got more excited over seeing this than seeing her? What's up, FS? Yeah, so there you go, guys. There's we can't have a mowing mod, but you know, maybe we could combine 6 tools to create one modification. So it works perfect on this map because obviously you don't have to worry about the hedges, or you don't have to worry about the collisions, because there's pretty much nothing on these maps. Yeah, there's one of these that was right across the field here. There's 2 right here, so I could always jet up it while I'm at it. Might as well. I think they're both all right here, so. And I think, let's see which one this lifts up. I figure out which one's which. All right, so that's that one. So that you can fold it up and just tuck it in right behind you. Yeah, you better watch it, man. I can't be responsible for anything that happens from now on. It's all on you, bro. I would tell you to tell her to deal with it, but we all know who puts food on the table. All right, and tuck that in there. Tuck it in like a pig in a blanket. The transportation is not bad either. I mean, it actually drives pretty good. I'm glad this worked out. I found like I'm just gonna start cutting grass now. That's all I'm gonna do. She'll get ready over 24-hour live stream cutting grass. He gets slapped a lot. We all do. Anybody that says they don't is plumb line. Alright, let's do some more. Alright, so when that one turns, you have to turn it back. So you can only turn that one back whenever it fully, you know. Okay. Alright, I think I'm ready. Yep, there we go. We good? Yeah, because one of these I might wind up cutting it once, and then I definitely need to get some tethered grass. So I might use it for that, and then I'm definitely going to have to pull another one for just regular grass. So yep. I did not download the tether. You know, I would spotlight it tonight, but I didn't download it. We got enough tethers, and I just didn't see the need in it. Yeah, it's pretty. I hear you, Philip. That's nice, man. I kind of wish it, you know, I guess in a setting like this, in a map like this, location speaking, you would definitely have a lot of irrigation going on. I mean, it's pretty obvious, you know, this map. I mean, everything's dead on it. I mean, there's no way any of this is actually growing and, you know, alive. I would love to see. I almost would have. I will. Well, let me think about that. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen this map with green stuff on it. Green, you know, green vegetation, green fields. You know, the grass be green. I would have loved to see what this thing looked like. Maybe you can keep the trees the same and some of the side lower vegetation, but keep all the fields, keep them green, keep everything looking lush, like it's got irrigation coming to it. I don't know. It might have been a cool looking map. I think it's kind of missing a little something. Hey, what's going on, Billy? You grass-fed? Yeah. I know. That's kind of what I mean. I mean, I almost think that it would have been better just to leave the grass field and not go for this desert field. But, you know, that's his choice. It still works the same. It's all about the vanity. Yeah. This thing, it's personal preference. I just kind of wonder what it would have looked like. Well, I gotta say, this is my new favorite way to cut grass now. I mean, because this setup right here is pretty doggone easy. Yeah, the only hardest part is getting the two mowers hooked up. Pretty much, I'll tell you the secret to this is buy the Limkin mod first. Now this comes on the one that has the cultivator and stuff with it, but it has the cultivators attached to it. But this is actually the only part you get downloaded, I think. But anyway, buy that first, hook it up to your tractor, move your tractor and that implement out of the way, and buy two of those mowers side by side. And then after that, then you can usually back it straight up to it, and it'll hook up to both because they basically come side by side. So let's see. Let's do one more. There we go. And there we go. Can a hired worker? No. The hired worker will only work on this. Let's see. I don't know. I don't think he will. No, because this has got a 3-point hookup. Yeah, and I don't think that'll no that done. So if the okay, sorry, I might turn that down. That's that constant PTO drive is it's great in my nerves. So this is a 3-point, and the front mower here is a 3-point. If it had a spot for a back hitch, then you could. Basically, to get the worker to work, the front one has to be on the front, and the back one has to be on the back. And then I guess from whatever past then you could do whatever. I mean, theoretically this should not work because both of these are supposed to be gear driven. And obviously they're not being gear driven. This is only supposed to hold plows and cultivators, but I guess they just missed that part and it actually works. Well, and that's true, and that's all I say is anything it goes. Yeah, anything I say like that, man, that's exactly it comes with that caveat. I would have been interested to see what it looked like, but yes, under all the circumstances, he did think about console. That's something a lot of them don't do. Either they don't care or they just don't spend the time to have to jump through the extra hoops. So, whoops. This might be a little... Uh-oh. I guess I gotta get hung in here. I'm gonna have to just reset everything. Oh, no. Alright. Good thing is this stuff's pretty light, so it pretty much will just run right over it. Alright, let's try that again. Let's swing out a little wider. There we go. Hey, what's up, Philip? Yeah, man. One of our FTG boys that's from the UK. He sent this over to me and told me to try this out tonight on stream and see if it actually worked. And obviously, you can tell that it did. It's a little tricky. Tricky just getting everything situated and getting it all set up, but now once you get rolling with it, I mean, it's actually pretty easy. I mean, you miss some spots here and there, but not that big of a deal. I guess the cat strikes again there, James. So this is one of the fields I was actually thinking about doing something in. I don't know if I do, but I thought this one, as well as any of the rest of them, I thought this had a good area. Whether you see, I'm not actually going to go all the way down in there because I wind up getting stuck. I was kind of thinking maybe doing something in here, putting some type of a storage area in here, or I don't know, even if I came in here, plowed up a little bit of ground, set me up something just to set my feeding up. Because I guess with as many cows, or with a whole lot of cows for a dairy farm type issue, I mean, you're going to need a good place to stage all your feeding, and it may be that you have 2 of those mammoth pecan feeders that you can kind of keep one loaded and keep the other one in the wings waiting. So if you've got a really good staging area for your feed, then you could kind of use this to piggyback everything. Because you don't really have a ton of actual floor space in the map, especially when it goes around to all the animal areas. So, I'm just kind of thinking that it might be a really good way to give you a lot of space to be able to, use your tailies and whatever else and load the stuff up 4 at a time. That's pretty much using that Kotech new baling mod that we got, the one that does the 4 bale stack. You basically would take 4 straw, and then you'll take 4 tethered grass, and then you'll have 8 silage bales. Will be 1 feeding. That's the mammoth will take that 1 feeding into account. So it's quite a bit. So I mean, if you got 40, 50, 60 cows, I mean, it'll probably take every bit of that. Hey, what's up, Ryan Thomas? English, yes. American, yes. holding some of these up here. So it's pretty if you start at the very, very front and start turning everything off. Basically, you can just go through the whole entire setup and pull them out, just boom, 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 one by one. Alright, Austin. Have a good one, bro. The track stop, you have to go back and forth. It's the Limkin Mines. Oh, so you're saying... I'm not sure what you mean by the tracks stop you back and forth. Cut names in the grass, yeah. I actually really like these New Holland cutters when I first got in there, because it's kind of, you know, I mean, it's like the all-American bush hog right there. I mean, around here, everybody's got some type of a Bushmaster, you know, bush hog or something, and it kind of resembles that. And some of them have the PTO-driven steerability on them, and some of them don't. But yeah, actually, when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome if this actually works. I so could have saw that working on PC, but not worked on console. That was going to be my, yeah, well, that's probably not going to work on console. I have no idea where I'm going to store it, though. Just kind of creeping around here looking for a place I can dump it. I don't think it will. I think it's too wide to fit in between here. And if I got it in here, I was afraid I couldn't get it back out. So I could always just leave it right here, although that's not ideal. It's at least, yeah, why not? I don't really get it on this backside, and that's fine. Hog in the bush. You did learn your lesson, all right. Alright, now I'm going to speed up time a little bit now that I've gotten all that out of the way. Neither going to have to lease, or I'll probably just go grab the windrower. That's probably what I'm going to do, just because it'll do it a lot faster. Oh, you don't have to be done chatting, Cracker. I was just trying to figure out what you were talking to. I think you were talking about the railroad tracks. It just took me a while to piece together what you were referring back to. It's all good, man. All right. So let me go pick up something here. Going the wrong way. Knew it was. I do wish they'd have sped the cars up in this map. That would be my one thing. I know it's kind of weird, especially if you go to... Oh, there's another field. Yeah, that was a sheep field you were talking about. Yeah, on Coldborough, it's like everything runs about 30 miles an hour. But here, everything runs like 20. But it's almost... Oh, this could be dangerous. Hey, thank you, Ron Thomas. I totally missed that sub. Appreciate it, man. I don't actually yet anyway. I don't have my sound coming through on. I don't have a sound hooked up to that, which I need to do that. So maybe by next stream, I'll set my goal is going to be to have a really cool tractor sound when next time somebody subs. I will make that happen. I've been meaning to do it. I've just been dragging my feet on it. Alright, let's see. What did I come up here for? Somebody remind me. Oh yeah, windrower. Alright, so I'll give you guys choice. I've got two. I've got the Merge Max, which I don't really care. I'd probably just rather buy the Hibiscus, but this one probably goes just about as fast. So I'll take whichever one. Merge Max or Hibiscus. Pineapple chunks. Pineapple. Yeah. Y'all gonna have to stop talking, man. That'll make me hungry. Yeah, man. Appreciate that a lot. Sounds good, man. Get you some sleep. I hear you. I'm going to have a little bit earlier of a day. Got a big trip up to Asheville tomorrow. I'm going to go pick up some Filipino mahogany. So that'll be fun. All right, I'm going to go with the Merge Max. Might as well use that expensive DLC. Let me turn this back. There's something about them double wheel tractors. I mean, hey, you probably don't need them out here, but man, they look good. Let's go check this field out. I sped it up, so it's probably growing like a wild man over here. All right, yeah, cool. I can use a sprayer now. Yeah, this is one of those cool mods. It's just freaking cool to drive. Yeah, these mods will be cool to set up with GPS or some type of course play to like really lay out. Especially if you had a really nice big field or even had field with turns. You could really set up a nice path because this thing will, as far as I remember correctly, I think this one will still put tracks in there. Even though they're the miniature wheels, they still will tear up the ground, kind of like the Coon DLC sprayer will. Even if it's narrow wheeled, it doesn't seem to matter. But see, on a map like this with these big old, wide tracks and stuff, it's perfect. I'm not usually one for spraying, but this one is pretty cool. I guess if you pick you out a row, like what I'm on right now, you kind of see right there above the steering wheel, there's this little notch in that front plate, and you leave that as your center and just follow your line up. You won't even really have to look left or right because it's not like you can really see the depth perception. So once you get it lined up, you can go back to your cockpit view. I mean, your cockpit view. You go back to your cab view. Go ahead and laugh, Ron. I know you're going to. That was the X-plane coming out of me. Yeah, it's gonna have to be, man. Because I don't know of. It can't be law folds. I mean, the thing about law folds is it's perfect because it would be perfect because the fields are huge and it would be worth it to spend the money for that equipment. But with that being said, you're not going to be able to make turns on anything. As soon as you try to make a turn around the edge of a place, man, it's just going to lock you up because you're not going to have the space to turn because the hedges are so close to the road and it's single lane road. So I mean, I mean, tractors and stuff that big, you're not going to be able to make it by the traffic, so you'll have to turn all that off. So it would be great to have some type of a map that was stylistically kind of set for something like that, but it's going to have to be this one. I mean, because this is the only one that we have that has the option. I should say the opportunity to have big tractors on the fields without the hedges, without collisions, except for, you know, stuff like signs, telephone poles, just your everyday standard stuff. It's just it's just gonna be much better for that. So, I mean, you know, I guess we'll never get it. I mean, whatever map we have by then. I mean, because you think that's what, May 7th, so it's still another month in a week. So I mean, it's still possible that there's really. Why is this thing still running? It's kind of messed up. Oh, okay, it's not actually on. Okay, that was weird. Thank you. Let me square that away right quick. Well, it's taking forever. Yeah, YouTube's been, I tell you, YouTube's been crazy this whole week. I know chat's frozen, guys. I'm just waiting on YouTube to resubmit my my authentication credentials. Is that right? That work? Yeah, I got it. Thank you there, Billy, FS17. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I mean, we all got them, dude. Yeah, if you're on console, I mean, we get them. Now, I don't do any of those. I don't do any of those updates on them. So let me actually move this out of the field. Fold this up. It's impressive. Oh, yeah, well, they've actually been redoing, you know, you do some content, Bear, so you know what I mean. They've rehashed all of their. I guess I'll just park this over here in this field again. Well, no, actually, I'll try to catch it on this last growth cycle. That would actually give me my 3 stages. I'll just have to keep an eye on it. So they've basically been redoing their whole entire interface, which is great. I mean, you know, I like it. I mean, it's okay. It's just any time that anybody does that, it always makes for, because neither they're loading stuff in the background, they're working on stuff in the background. It's not fully functional. So, you know, a lot of this, you know, customized stuff we do in streams and whatnot, a lot of times we have problems updating everything. It takes a while for them to get all the kinks worked out and stuff like that. I mean, it's like Streamlabs and Game Show there for a while. I was having a terrible time, and that's because Streamlabs, which is the one that does like my sub goals and then this little cool slick subscriber in the bottom right of the corner screen here. Anytime you run stuff like that, it's got to update from another website. So they were in the middle of redoing and rehashing their entire website. So that just played havoc for me. So now they got that straightened out, I've pretty much stopped crashing. So now if I get YouTube to update and start like it's supposed to, then I'll be all right. I'll have it whooped. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and we'll go ahead and roll some of this up. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll probably just go in and double cut it. It's not going to matter to me. I'll just go ahead and get this over there, because I'm going to need to tether it up anyway, and you definitely don't want to tether on this cut. So I can't tell if this stuff has already grown back. No, it hadn't. It's like maybe on the first stage or something. I was about to say, well, that was quick. Alright, we'll go grab that other Fendt tractor, and we'll go ahead and throw the tedder on here. So I can find that other tractor. I think you're too shy to stream. I thought I was. My first streams were pretty rough. I actually went back and watched them and listened to them. I was like, oh my god, I can't believe anybody subscribed to me. I think old Chuck and Ryan, I think they were one of the first, probably the first 10. And I want to say Paul G was. I think he was in that first little, first group. Good times were had there. Yep, you sure were, man. You might gonna let me forget that one. I think just info-wise, let's see, what was this tedder? Okay, this one's 13 meters. I want to say that other tedder today is like 11.2 or 4, so it's even smaller than this one. So, but it's a Krone, so some people love it just because it's got Krone on its name. Let's see, what's how many cows I've got? 10. Okay, I'm gonna have to up that. So at some point, I was just kind of thinking earlier, kind of walking myself through this, because doing the first time I ever done dairy farm, especially using this big old feed, big mammoth thing over there, I don't exactly know how much food it's actually really going to take me. So I guess I'll just try to get as much and amass as much as I can together first, and then I'll just run over there and take a stab at it. I'm not sure if they can control animal consumption on these maps. Not sure if that's something they can do or not. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what that second. We might have to correct that second word. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's all good if we don't hit it tonight. I actually jumped up quite a bit the other night when we did our we did those first look streams on this. Actually went really well. Right, so these fields are almost ready. I want to say these things are probably pretty doggone close. Let's see what we got here. Well, actually those aren't going to show me, so let's see. It's 2. Yeah, okay, so I'm not exactly sure. It should say 2 is growing. 1 is obviously, but I've cut the grass and we planted grass on 2, so I'm not exactly sure why it's not showing up, but it's not. So I guess they don't have a growth on grass. You just have to see when it's ready. That kind of sucks. Okay. There's one thing I forgot, and that was I forgot to buy me a what's it called? My lord, just went blank here. Telly. Yeah, I forgot to buy me a telehandler. That's what I thought, Bear. I just kept sticking with it, man. Just kept doing it. I've noticed if I don't stream and I don't do that, then viewership's setting up. I mean, I think the more you do it and the more active you are and the more on schedule you are, I think the more they put you out there. Let's see what I'm gonna. I tell you what, let's go pick it up with the truck. I probably could honestly sell this thing. C'est la vie. You going, James? You may be making like a baby and heading out. Oh, while it's on my mind, try to throw it up there. Just a few of the social media stuff I got going on. If you guys are interested in that, I should have done it earlier when we had, quite a few. It's actually getting kind of late, but had quite a few on earlier, so I should have done this earlier, but I forgot to. So there's Rolling Across Now, Full Tilt Gaming on Facebook. We got some Friday freebies going on. So if any new subs want to join up on that, it's fairly brand new. I mean, I've only been going on it really a couple of weeks, so feel free to do that. And then I've done Friday freebies where we're doing like desktop giveaways for desktop backgrounds and FG branded like digital art, that kind of thing. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, it's a little. I know it's not a huge amount of stuff, but it's a little something. And then I'll be able to do some of my other news and other things and share what's coming out, mods that are coming out, stuff that me and Scott kind of catch wind of on the forums and whatnot. So you guys want to give me a follow on there or a like on that, follow on Twitter. It's at Full Tilt. I'm answering on both right now, so both of them are active channels. So if you guys want to connect that way, feel free to. I actually would like for you to. And let's probably gonna have to, let me pull my right menu up. Yes, I still got loan left. Um, Alright, so since I'm picking up 4 bales, I'm definitely probably going to go with the Manitou. I don't think I have the other one in here. Yeah, I don't. Alright, so definitely going to need this one. And probably honestly need that. But I think what I'll do is I'll wait. And because I may start running silage as well. If I can do get silage running, I'll use the big wheel loader for that stuff. And then I need to get that. I wish that they would come out with the little mod on this trailer that allows you to fold out the sides. I'm so like disheartened that mod, the simple mod, has not made its way yet. What's going on, Leah Dory Robinson? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I guess your name's too long for the box. But yeah, appreciate the sub. So I guess it's I wasted all my time doing the grass cutting today. I guess at some point I'll have to throw some storage up. I have to lay it out and figure out what I'm going to do. Yeah. Just about missed that turn. Surprised I didn't lose my telly. I'd like to know, honestly, if anybody's actually run off this bridge yet. I don't know if Scott's on. I bet Scott's run off this bridge. Yeah, I haven't seen that guy, James. That's pretty awesome. I don't care. I mean, that thing's 8-bit graphics, you know, but that's still pretty freaking cool. He's got that thing working. All right, let's see. All right, so my cutters are up there. So all right. Yep, that eventually is what I'm going to do, Cracker. I just typically, I can't say that I don't like to plow on stream. It's so monotonous and it's so slow. I mean, at least doing this stuff, you know, it's a little change of scenery. Things happen a little quicker, but it just takes so long to plow on these fields. So, let's see. Do I? Ah, shoot! I don't have enough. Dadgummit. All right. Thought I had enough to get that one trailer filled up, get these, get them making some money, but I need to go tedder some grass. I might just do one of these fields then. I'll take it from the smiley face. You've ran off, and Brandon, thank you for being honest, buddy. You better get you better get talking, man. She's gonna run you off that bridge. It's gonna be a real one. Yeah, I mean, that's the, I mean, it's, I hate watching people when they actually go to plow on fields. I can't stand it. So, typically, I just save that. Harvesting is the same exact thing, man. If I can, that's why I actually like this map, because I can send and I can put seeder, fertilizer, anything, cultivator, depending if you're doing corn. You put a tractor out for this, put a tractor out for that, and then I can stay and do something else totally different. I don't have to sit there and deal with it. I mean, there's something to be said in that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do this one corner field over here, this field number 2. So now I've got the other 2. I'll double cut these, but these I'm gonna go ahead and get my tethered grass. I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff going on. I mean, that way, yeah, because I mean, if things are actually working and you've got you got everything working with it, and the workers work really well in the field. I mean, this is the fun part for me. I don't really care so much about anything else in Farm Sim. I mean, I just enjoy the management part. So the more workers I can have and be working, the better off it is. And whether I'm bringing up the tail or whether I'm starting off the whole thing, it doesn't matter to me. I could care less. As far as I know, I think the tedder, he'll do everything on this. So after he runs a few, then I can go grab. You cheating on me, James? Right. Let's see. I think I came on the back. Yeah, backside. Hey, what's up, Connor? Yeah, I'm probably. I would say this is my 3rd stream. I did a first look and then did a second look, so we got pretty much started right off with cows. So this is officially, I really don't have much time to do much else outside of the stream. So pretty much what you guys see on the stream is pretty much my average, my kind of real-time run on the map. So, I mean, I'm only in probably my 4th or 5th hour. Alright, let's see. Let's work it to the right. Oh, I hear you, James. That's some serious deep stuff there. Oh yeah, no, yeah, no, dude, I modded money in. I the, there, I don't. There's some stuff with this map that I think that probably, if he does fix it, it might cause us to have to go back and restart, especially on console. So I typically, when I first download a map, I don't sit there and work it to death trying to get those the nice equipment in there, because typically when I've done that, I've been burned every single time, and we have to go in and completely restart a new map and completely start from scratch. So I just decided I was going to keep it like it was, and I was going to mod me a generous amount, but not mod it in a gazillion dollars. At least give me something to work to. Most of the really big equipment stuff I've got, I didn't buy really any kind of the really big tractors, except for the Challenger, but I don't really need it. I don't ever really do anything in it, so. Well, I hear you, James. I hope you get one too. Is it like a birth defect with the knee leg, or is that like hereditary genetic, or is it because of injury? If you don't want to tell, you don't have to. I'm just making light conversation. He bought all the fields. Well, each to their own. You play it however it makes you, however you enjoy it. Yeah, it's the only thing about having the hired help there. They only do what's they only do what's, I guess, the stuff here in the actual square of the map. They won't tether anything outside of that, but. Oh, I'm missing some. Yeah, I've just been burned. I think Cold Burrow was like my first real like wake up, lesson on working the map and doing everything, pretty much from the ground up, and then getting into it, and then realizing, oh, you got to start a new game, and being like, what? Like, you've got to be kidding me. I've got like 60 hours into this map already, and you're telling me I got to start a new one. So anytime a brand new map comes out, I never do it. I always just kind of hold tight and see what happens with it. And then by the next one, I might take a little less on it, and then again, I may just decide to go a completely different route. Good old frame rates, boy, are whew. And this map, it requires a good bit. Doesn't do good with more than 2 workers. I have tried it with 3, and it doesn't do all that well, especially when you move into the cab. Oh, that's cool, Cracker. I actually did. I did a little bit with fertilizers when I first started with the oilseed radish, and I was doing it out of the weeder. I'd kind of use those because at the first part of the doing farm sim stuff, I was all trying to do it legit. And I still have not played a map long enough to get enough manure and slurry to do natural fertilization on the fields, which I'm hoping that I get it. If I've got enough cows this time on this map, then I'll be able to use them. I'll be able to use them with this. So hopefully it'll I'll be able to do it this time. Yikes, man. Oof. Yeah, I was about to say, man, I bet something like that's going to take a lot of rehab. Well, you'll have to keep us surprised and tell us how things are going, man. I know Greg had his MRI, and I'll let him produce his medical results, but I checked in with him to see how his stuff went, so I think he's waiting to hear back from doctor stuff. So, yeah, let me know what happens, man. What's up, AK? How you doing, bro? Just enjoying a little American Outback. Farming in the desert. Totally realistic. Stream, you can't. Peeps. Complain. I'm bored. Oh, etc. Oh. I guess you're saying when you stream, people come in and complain about I'm bored, etc. Yeah, they don't really too much to hear. If they did with me, I'd just tell them to go find someone else to watch. I mean, it is watching farm sim. It's about like watching paint dry. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah, this map is like, yeah, there's no way that this would actually be a sustainable farm, man, with all this dead grass around here. It's something. I'll be honest with you, dude. I was told Raging today. He was playing that Central Ohio map, single player. And I told him in there, I was like, man, I was like, dude, I would so love to have that Central Ohio map on console. That would be awesome. Because I told him the only American map we had was this American Outback, and I said it's just not cutting it right now. Yeah, the only reason they're doing it, I guess, it's a change of scenery. Oh, what the heck's this thing doing? Oh, let me lift it up. Fix that. There we go. Yeah, he's playing it today, dude. Hey, you go back and check his stuff. You go check his stuff, Chuck. That was his last stream today. Well, I think he did a dedicated stream, and then he did like a single player, and it's on there, and it was good, man. I really liked that map. That was probably one of the more realistic maps I've seen, at least when it comes to looking like rural America. Like that one, whoever did that map pretty much nailed it. Yeah, it looks good. I hear you, man. I definitely going to. I'm thinking we were kind of waiting, dude, for the end of tax season, just to make sure. Because typically every year we got to pay, and this year is not any different. We still have to pay, but it was a question of how much we're going to have to pay. So now that I know that, it's neither going to be this week or the beginning of the next, and then I'll, I guess, however long it takes them to build, and it'll be here. So yeah, it's going to happen now. I just wanted to be mindful with the misses, you know. See, that's jealous, man. Y'all talking about these maps. I'm like, no, I haven't even heard of that one. I don't have enough time to play the maps that we do have. Yeah, man. I think I maps because there's a benefit. I don't want to miss something on chat here. Wow, Bear. Dude, man. That's serious. Mr. Bionic. Man. Yeah, Cracker, we're back onto that. Yeah, I can see you, man. Yeah, I saw okay, I saw a couple of you guys doing the gravel, and I saw I went back and watched a couple of Raging's construction, like laying the pipe and stuff, digging it. I just got a kick out of that stuff, man. I was like, that's kind of like that's what I always feel like we're missing in console. I mean, console can always use more maps, you know, but um, even the maps, you still at some point you kind of run out of stuff to do. There's only so many ways to cut grass. There's only so many ways to do this or do that. And I would love to see an expansion like that come through where Giants takes initiative and does something like that, and actually expands the game rather than just adds a little bit more eye candy to the game. I mean, of course, they don't have a history of expanding it, you know, like some other games do. But yeah, it would be nice if they're going to do that. But I mean, you know, obviously, I guess if you want to do it, just get a PC. Trust what somebody's going to do it. I hear you, man. Yeah, I would love to see a really good logging map come to console, but I would more than that. I would love to see console get some love on the logging side. Oh, hey, it's 15, dude. That was really the reason I got into Farm Sim. All this harvesting, all this cutting grass and stuff. That was pretty much after I'd played like a year and a half of doing nothing but logging. And they got to 17, and it's like they just kind of threw their hands up. Was like, man, we'll just leave it like it is. It was so disappointing. I was so looking forward to doing, thinking about logging mods and all this other stuff. It'd be really cool and get put in. Nah. Nope. None of it. What's up, Tanner? Thinking of Danny Tanner full stream. Don't know why I thought of that. I guess obviously the last name. Man, that makes my shoulder hurt, man. Makes me cringe. What's going on, Louise? How are you doing? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that a lot. I always talk real good about you and Goomba Gamer, one of the mods over there at Raging. He steps in every now and again. But you guys have been extremely supportive of me, so I appreciate that. So I'll return the favor, so you guys go check their stuff out as well. One thing I do like, I don't really say there's much competing on YouTube, because I mean, as long as everyone gets their subs, it's about views now. It's not really necessarily about subscriptions, but it's not like the way AK and Rage and do their stuff. I mean, it's good stuff. It's seems to be a good community. There's not many people that are crossing the paths between PC and console, so I'm very appreciative of that being on the low end of the totem pole. I bet that plays havoc on you, Bear, if you go to the airport. It's better for you get in there with the TSA pat downs. You better make sure you get in the line with the female. Well, that's true. That's true, AK. I guess it just comes with the territory. Guys coming here trying to steal up subs and whatnot. I'm like, come on, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to start streaming some new stuff, and I mean, console's been good. I mean, it's definitely been enough to get my feet wet, but I'll love it, man. Getting in to stream some some new material and running in with X-Plane and the flight sim is going to be awesome. I'm so super excited to get into PC land and really just let her rip. Xbox update, slow response to stream. Pick up this last little bit and this will be done. Appreciate that, Tanner. See that sub down there. Appreciate that, bro. Well, y'all have to know I'm missing Deadpool tonight. It's on HBO, and I have not seen Deadpool yet, so I'm missing Deadpool to stream tonight. So y'all. Thank you, AK. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Yeah, I got it on DVR. So I keep catching little peeps of it over there when the volume goes up and something nasty happens. I can't wait to go back and actually watch it. I was debating on streaming tonight. It's like, nah, I'll stream tonight. I'll watch it later. Yeah, take it easy, bro. Y'all can, especially for you regulars guys that are in, y'all can call me Justin. Feels weird to call me FTG. Alright. Let's see. Let me get the smaller tractor. Yeah. The smaller one. It's just weird, you know. I feel like we have all you subscribers like calling you FTG. Well, you can still call me FTG if you want to. It doesn't matter to me. I'm just saying, you know. I will answer to both. I'm gonna leave that over here. Yeah, because I'm gonna need it for the other two fields. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is save from next stream as I run into my post there and take out my shed. I think what I'm going to do is I'm definitely Saginaw hop skip. It wasn't Saginaw. Wasn't that one the guy was, if he got to like 500 subs, he's going to release it. I guess he ever got to 500 subs. I think what I'm going to do next time, I've got all these bales basically sitting right here on the right. And what I was planning on doing was doing a storage area. And the thing was, what I looked at over here was I looked at trying to find out where these cows actually went and see how random it was. Because what I was going to do was put some type of a storage or some type of an area that you could, we could plant up and I could cultivate out and make it just a dirt texture, and then I could do all my feeding and stuff over here. But it seems everywhere that I go, these cows, at least at some point, walk through this whole entire field. So I was trying to get something to where I didn't have what was going on at Sandy Bay, where they're like literally walking through the trailer, walking through my stuff on the map, which is annoying. No, I'm not gonna let the bed bugs bite, man. It's just an FTG. FTG's my company. He still hadn't reached it. Wow. I ought to tell you something. I looked at the map. I wasn't really impressed with the map. I think that's why nobody's giving him the 500 subs, because they're like, well, that map. I guess they don't like it. 'Cause I looked at it and I wasn't that crazy about it. Well, the ones that probably don't have a ton of bugs are probably the ones that have come out for console, honestly. You might have maps out there that have custom scripting, and they have, like you said, they have a few bugs here and there. But probably the better ones that are probably done right, done well, and are probably bug free, probably a good number of those are the ones that we have as well. What's going on, Trevor? Welcome to the stream. We at 12, 13. Alright. I think this grass texture gets a little bit psychedelic after a while. I feel like my eyes just kind of went crossed, had a little bit of vertigo there for a minute. Is she watching stream too? I have to watch what I say then. I will get you in trouble. Been on the TSA has been in the news a lot lately with their pat downs. They have an autoloader flatbed. Yes, I would actually second that. That would be helpful. And maybe I don't know. We'll see. Once we get going with cows and really start chumming through some food, I may actually get that other trailer. I could actually probably sell the orange one there. I wish it came in a different color. Yes, this one right here, the Lizard, the flatbed low loader. Unfortunately, you cannot pick a color. It just comes in just this kind of flat green. But it does have tie downs on all this stuff, so you can actually use it as a as the actual bed for all your bales and whatnot. Yeah, I understand, Chuck. I mean, it's the same way, when you get into doing. I remember a lot of the mods and stuff on X-Plane. Man, you find buggy stuff all the time. It's buggy scenery, buggy planes, especially when you got modders creating stuff. Then you run into those developers that everybody has good results from, and it's just a part of it. When you've got an actual creating community, it just goes with the territory. Yeah, so I'm going to put these right here. I'm actually going to come back and pick all these up. And then I'll transfer them down to probably south of 2, or this if you look directly at where I'm looking at now, that field over there, I'm thinking about putting my storage ideas and stuff in there. That's funny. Well, I'm glad I'm not within swinging distance. That's a good Chuck. uh, Say, at least if she's going to go grab the pillows, man, at least go grab a nightie. Put something nice on. Turn some music. Get the candles out. Look at Chuck going to old school. Get the candles. I've officially worked a full entire day in this sim. Yeah. Alright, well, my OCD kicked in. At least I come out with a even number of bales. No idea how happy I am to not have to drive around hedges. It's so great. I think most guys are. You know deep down inside your mom ain't gonna do nothing. You're always gonna be your mama's boy. But it ain't like that with your woman. Nope. Dadgummit, I missed my turn, didn't I? Son of a... Yeah, your mom always tells you when you're young, you know, hey, I brought you in this world, I'll take you out. She got too much invested to take you out, man. She got too much invested. They never gonna worry. I used to use that line on my mom all the time. She'd say that, or say something to that fact or something. I'd say, nah, you got too much invested in me, Mom. You can't take me out. Of course, then she'd always start laughing, but then I tried that on my wife, and it didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. She was like, I'll take you out, and I'll collect the insurance check. And I was like, oh, okay, so that's how we're going to play. I was like, well, let me just think about how I'm going to respond to that, and I'll get back to you tomorrow. Shush, Jules. Shh. Was trying to see if nobody realized what I did. So, shh. If you have no idea what happened, then I pulled it off, and I'm not going to tell you what I did, and it's all good. What is it? You just can't see chat, Cracker? No, I meant respond to that comment. But the insurance, like, think about how I'm going to respond to that, and I will get back to you tomorrow. Alright, so I've actually got enough here, so I'm just going to go ahead and fill this up. I've got enough time. I got all my bales made. Just going to drop that there for right now.
Honey, my coffee tastes funny this morning. Is this the off-brand Folgers? 'Cause it sure ain't good to the last drop.
Yeah. That's when you know you got a problem. Alright, looking for a tool. Looking for a trailer. There it is. It's kind of like walking into the crazy house of storage bins down there. At least one of these could be like blue or black or gray. There we are. This sucker is heavy. I mean, if this thing pulled down, I don't know if this little trailer's going. I mean, this little tractor's going to be able to pull it. This is one heavy thing. There we go, that voice, yeah. Yeah, I pull it out every now and again. I got to use it sparingly. Yeah, if you're asking those questions, it's probably too late, Philip. Alright, so I think... Alright, so let me do some math here. Alright, so this thing is 64,000. Oh, that's 16,000, so I guess quadruple everything, so... I guess right. I'm just going to double check. Me and my calculator, best friends. 64,000 divided by 16,000 equals 4, so everything's times 4. 4 straw bales, 4 tethered bales, and then 8. It just seems so much. Is that right? I guess so. Somebody give me the... How about a director claim? That's pretty good. Well played, well played. Oh, no, 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 no! Oh! Well, I think to get the mixture right, I've got to have the same... well, no, that's what I was using. I was using my calculator. What I am struggling with is getting these bales in here. I'll get it, though. I'll get it. Oops, daisy. Texting and farming. Psh. That was just I hit the wrong button. I haven't messed with Bale since Drummered Farm. But you know, I don't know, it was like 3 episodes ago, but still. It's been a while. No, it shouldn't be 4 silage. It should be backwards. It should be 4 straw, 4 grass, 8 silage. Because the rest of them, to get the TMR right on at least on here, I have to put 4. I have to put one straw, 1 tethered, and then 2 silage bales to get the mixture right. So my assumption that if everything was quadrupled, it'd be 4, 4, and then 4 times 2 would give me 8. So it'd be 8 silage. Well, I know that gives you a mixture, but it doesn't give you the TMR mixture. It doesn't give you it doesn't give you the full mixed ration. I mean, I know it's size-wise, it makes sense. 5 of each bale, that doesn't make sense, but all right. All right, I'll go with it. If y'all lead me astray, I'll do 5 each and see what happens. Well, see, that's what I don't understand because now I'm all skittish. I'm going to have to restart. I should have saved the game so when I screwed it up. But see, that's what. Okay, so that's what I still don't understand. Um, but I realize the math is right, but the numbers on your straw versus silage versus grass don't make up what happens in the 16,000 bin. So if I take this one right here, the Silo King, it takes 1 straw, 1 grass, and 2 bales of silage. That creates my 4. That creates 16,000. So 1 straw, 1 grass, and 2 silage. So effectively, if you were to quadruple that same exact ration, it would be 4 straw, 4 grass, and 8 silage instead of backwards like what you've got. Well, tell her this is next to real life. Like, this has got to be right. If it doesn't, the whole day's ruined. The whole stream's ruined. I just cancel it. Just shut it down. All right, guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I mean, I think it's got to be 4, 4, and 8 silage instead. And maybe I'm wrong about that, but that doesn't make any sense to make 8 grass ones. I'm just going to have a buttload of grass in there, and it's going to separate it. If that makes sense. Yeah, we I mean, when we do it on here to get the total mixed ration, it has to be 1 and 1 and 2 bales of silage. Those go in first. So your straw goes in, your grass goes in, and then you have to fill in the rest of it with silage goes in last. Because it's the easiest to make the ration meet in the middle. Because you can't do 4 of each. So something's got to get doubled. If you double straw, then you have too much. If you double grass, you've got too much. But if you do bales, then you've got perfect. Even if you put 2 silage in first and then 1 of each, it's still going to be correct. Yeah, I don't know about it, but all right. I'm gonna see what happens. If I'm proved wrong, then I'm proved wrong. Maybe it's a console thing. I don't know. Maybe you guys using those cheap mods. Doing it the old PC way. Because me and Benson always have this discussion on console stuff because you can actually do it another way, but I can't ever remember what that way is. 7,000 running. Good lord. You got about like 4 tractors. I didn't even run the harvester. Yeah, it's a load. Oh god. Dadgummit. That is the second time that's happened. What do you use now? What do you use now that you don't use the beacon? You got 400 cows. What do y'all have a bigger mod than the pecan? Or do you just feed it like straight something else? Like, I mean, you could feed it just, you know, straight straw and silage. I mean, you don't even have to do the mixture. It just makes sure that you get like the full, you know, you get the full productivity. Oh, that's cheating. There you go. TMR. 4, 4, and 8. So we are all in the green at 64,000. So, pow! I was right. I feel vindicated. And I used a lot of bales. But it won't use much feed. And I still got to use straw. Still got to use straw to put in the bedding. You still got to use grass. And water. That was the other thing. Crap. I don't even have water. Dadgummit. Might be selling something off. Oh man, this tractor can barely pull this sucker. Not cheating efficient. Alright, and we're tipping to the right. Bada bing. Wow, that took almost half of that. That's crazy. I have the dog's got to go. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. That's crazy, Cracker, because you're connected. Might need me a little something with a little bit more pizzazz to pull this big old thing around. Alright, pull this back around here, get it parked back up, and then I think really the only other thing I gotta do is blow some straw in. See, I'll grab 3 bales off of that. I think that's about how much that thing will hold of the square ones. And you can fit about 5 or 6 of the round bales in there, but I'm not going to be making round bales. Does anybody know if you can actually, if you can utilize the bales and just be able to put them straight into the bin? Yeah, I know. I don't like it either, but we got some guys that run like the iPad, and they're doing quite a few of them do iPad and do mobile devices, and you know, I try to put it up in the corner where it's not as, it's still readable, but it's not as you know, in your face and loud and proud. That'd be awesome if this thing actually pulled this, but I'm pretty sure it does not. Yep, I didn't think it would. Yeah, we got quite a few people, Cracker, on Xbox. Probably got more people on Xbox when you built on PlayStation, ironically. Let's see, where's it at? Here we go. What's going on, Ben? Man, I think I missed you. I think you had said hey earlier, and I think I totally missed you. Got sidetracked. Sorry about that. Welcome. Yeah, I mean, I can see your chat. I can see it before. Yeah, got a few on PC. I think Ryan's on PC, and Chuck's on, Greg's on, Jules. I'm sure there's probably a few more that I don't, that I just don't know. I'll be on PC hopefully. Well, depending on how long it takes them to actually build the system, but I really hope to order, get that thing on order by the sometime this week is my goal. Alright, and the only other thing I want to see if it's possible it may work, but if not, I'm going to have to at some point either go grab some more money or a loan, and then I'm going to have to put grass bales in a mixer and take it down there. But hopefully I won't have to do that. Some maps you can do it, some of them they add a trigger just to be able to put the grass bales right into it. Sometimes they don't. We'll just see. Because now to do cows, you effectively have to do all, have to do both of them. I do grass and tethered grass for the mixed ration. Oh, you know, if that's the way it is on Xbox, I think PlayStation's about the same way. I can't remember exactly where the Phillip is on it. I think it's over here. Yeah. They should be able to just walk up in here and dump this now. If it's anything like, I forget, there's a few other ones. Oh, it does work good. Like Chellington, I know. Yeah. Ugh, hang on. I Chellington, I think, only allowed you to put it in when you were using like a loading wagon for it. I think Coldbur and the rest of them actually do it the way I feel like it's probably meant to, is you can feed everything with bales or do whatever you want to, minus your mixed ration. So that works out good. Yeah, you kind of see how all the equipment's starting to like kind of gather up. By the time you get slurry manure over here, and you've got some maybe manure machines over here, a wheel loader, kind of see it's going to get pretty crowded. So my goal is to go straight. Actually, let me show you where I'm going to go. Yes. Yeah, man. He was prancing all over the just got his bone, man. It's aggravating. It's 1:30, and he's like, I'm ready to chew a bone. Give me a bone. So I think this area I'm going to do something with, and I think what I'd maybe thought about doing was, I don't know whether or not you do a couple of these. Oh. And putting it somewhere up in here. Of course, I got all this grass and cutting stuff in here, but it will fit once all this stuff is up, because I was doing it earlier. Oh, we don't have enough money for that. So anyway, maybe some of these little structures we've got, and that may I can actually put a whole feeding area. So I'll put all my feed stuff over here, and I can just chunk it back over here when I'm done with it. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with it. And probably depending on if Bale's, I'll probably run over and do some silage as well. So I'll be able to handle some multiplayer on this. I think tomorrow, just so you guys know, as I kind of get some things kind of cleaned up here for in the stream, I think tomorrow I'm going to go ahead and try to box up my unit, and I'm going to send it back to the place. They're going to send me a brand new console stream device whenever they receive my old one. So I'll probably have a new one by the end of this week or maybe beginning of next. So I will try to get on, since I'll be doing out of PlayStation, I'll be able to actually do some live streams multiplayer. I'll just have to do it through the PlayStation instead of doing it through the computer and stuff. So things will look a little bit different on stream, but one thing is I won't have the availability to put chat and all that stuff up there because I'll be back on PS4. So I'll try to do my best with that, but I'll just kind of have to work with it, at least while I'm waiting on that stream device to get back. So just so you guys know. But other than that, things should be the same. So I will do that. So if you guys, if you haven't yet, don't forget to throw up a like and throw up a sub if you haven't already. For those especially this session that I have Tanner, and we've got Leah, Billy, FS17, Ron Thomas, Chuck, glad you subscribed again, and then Eden Adina, I think. I think that's how it is. But anyway, thank you guys. Well, about 5 or 6 there. So appreciate you guys subbing this go around. Hopefully you stick with it, enjoy it, and show up again. For the rest of you, got Facebook, Full Tilt Gaming, Twitter at Full Tilt. Deadly ill already. Yeah, they're sleeping. They're not dead. I promise that grass mixture was correct. Oh, they're up and moving. We're all good. We're all good. Yeah, so I got that couple social media there. So if you guys want to throw a like on that, follow me on Twitter. I will answer to any of it and all of it. Most all of it is active and on my phone. So we've got notifications set up with everything. So you guys want to know questions, you got questions about stuff in stream, or got anything that you want to throw out there, please throw it up there. And I hope to see you in the next chat. But that's all for me for this episode. We'll probably come back neither tomorrow or Tuesday. No, tomorrow for me is going to be busy. So we'll just see how things roll and whether or not I'm able to jump in tomorrow night. But I will definitely do my best to try, because I'm actually kind of getting into doing all the cows on this map. So it's actually not too bad. So yes, you guys take it easy, and ladies as well. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. Appreciate it. It's been a great stream, and we'll check you tomorrow.